Hello everyone, Brome here, and today I have some pretty big and exciting news about Bereft Souls, which is our ultra-modded mod pack for Terraria, still in progress. Before we get started, I just want to say that this video will not be a showcase of the features we are working on, but rather important news about the way that our projects are going to be developed. If you want to watch videos about features we are developing, I've started doing small devlogs that I post on Discord, last one being all about the Questbook mod that we are working on, so if you are interested, you can watch this video with the link in the description. To understand how we got here in the first place, we need to rewind back a couple of months. I made my first video about Bereft Souls in late 2024, and back then I barely knew the modding community and absolutely never thought that this project would blow up like this. With this new overwhelming support, the team and I got to work. But even then, I underestimated the amount of work, planning and management necessary to have a result that would make everyone happy. This led to the team working primarily on the TPack builder and Questbook APIs, while we didn't really know what to do of Bereft Souls. Managing the development of add-ons and APIs isn't too complicated, but to make a project like Bereft Souls happen, we needed someone with a lot of experience in Terraria modding, and even if I gained some knowledge by working on these projects, I'm still far too inexperienced to lead a project like this. Well, I'm happy to say that this changes now. By this point, you probably know Nycro, the main developer behind the add-ons that we are developing. For the big news of this video, I'm happy to tell that Nycro will take a position as lead manager of Bereft Souls and start working full-time on the project, which I will tell you all about later in the video. For regular viewers of this channel, you may not even feel the change of leadership, as Nycro taking the lead in the projects does not mean that I stop working on it too. So big videos announcing important features or mod releases will still happen on this channel. But for active community members, this is a big change. To tell you all about what you can accept of these changes, I'll let Nycro continue this video.
When the Bereft Souls project was first announced, I instantly fell in love with the idea. Not just the idea of bringing content from multiple mods together, but of bringing the community together to work on it. I applied to be a developer and was accepted. Now, some months later, the fruits of labor are starting to come together, with the release and updates of TPack Builder and the current progress on the Questbooks mod. I am super excited to be managing the future of the Bereft Souls project, and I already have a number of plans in place to make sure that this project succeeds, including plans for more transparent communication, structured progress, and community involvement. Let's take a quick preview of some of these plans now. First, clear communication. We are introducing a new Bereft Souls-oriented Discord server, which is linked in this video's description. This new server will be directly focused on the Bereft Souls, rather than a joint between the Souls and Brome's YouTube channel. You can join it for updates, info, and anything or everything else regarding the Bereft Souls project. In this server, I'm implementing a number of changes that will make exactly what the Bereft Souls team is working on clear to everyone, regardless of Patreon status. I've implemented a new developer logs channel, where monthly progress videos will be posted. These videos will not be on the main Brome YouTube channel, so be sure to join the Discord if you want to see them as they come out. The first developer log is already available. On top of this, I've connected the Bereft Souls GitHub repositories to a GitHub logs channel, so you can see every time we make a change or addition to the project. My hope is that with these changes, communication and transparency will have a significantly larger presence going forward. Now, let's talk about the Patreon. As you know, the Patreon was a far larger success than any of us expected it to be, which is awesome. All of the funds are still going to be spent working on this project, which is something I'll touch on further in just a moment. But first, I want to update on some of the tier benefits. Many of the benefits for each tier have been changed around. Starting off, the base tier at $2 will grant access to a development highlights channel, where you will be able to see sneak peeks, highlights, tips for our mods, and other tidbits of behind-the-scenes mod development well before they make it into devlogs. The tier above this is $5 and grants access to a polls channel, which we will use to gather community feedback and make decisions on the future of the pack. Lastly, the highest tier at $12 will gain access to beta builds of all of our mods, allowing them to access content early. Please note that no beta builds for the Bereft Souls are available at this moment, but you will be able to access beta builds of the TPack Builder and Questbook mods. Bereft Souls betas will be posted as they are ready. Now, about the Patreon money that we've received so far. All of this money is still going to be put towards making sure that the Bereft Souls project is not just made, but able to thrive by supporting its development. However, we recognize that the current progress of the pack may not be up to the standards of everyone who's contributed so far. If this is you, please feel free to reach out on Patreon and we will issue refunds as requested. But rest assured, this change in leadership management represents a turning point for the pack, and you can expect progress to ramp up significantly in the coming weeks and months. Now, let's talk about something exciting. I mentioned before that I want one of the new pillars of the Bereft Souls project to be community involvement. So to kickstart this new era of development, I will be hosting a community contest for the Questbooks mod. As you may know, we've been developing the Questbooks mod to enable developers of mods and mod packs to create in-game content guides that reduce the player base's dependence on wikis and allow further integration of their designated progression. The progress on this is coming along very nicely, and I recommend checking out the first developer log in the Discord for more information on that. But the Bereft Souls community contest will be a vanilla Questbook design competition. We brainstormed for a long time to create a quest tree that we thought would accurately touch on all areas of vanilla Terraria's progression, but didn't directly hold the player's hand every step of the way. We drafted a couple different designs, but ultimately we couldn't land on something we felt hit all of our criteria. So, we're passing this on to the community. In the new Bereft Souls Discord, which again is linked in this video's description, we've set up a community contest category with more information on the specifics of what we are looking for, including how to create and submit a design. But in essence, what we want is a set of quest trees that can cover all of the game's content without directly telling the player what to do next. Submissions will be open until the end of October, and there will be prizes for the top 8 submissions. Winners will be decided by the Bereft Souls team. The winning submission will have its design integrated into the Questbooks mod as a vanilla progression guide, and in addition will receive a grand prize of $1,000. Second place will receive $500, third place will receive $250, and fourth through 8th places will all receive $50 each. There is no limit on team size for this, and rewards may be split among team members however the team decides. Again, submissions for this competition will close on October 31st, so you have plenty of time to draft a quest tree and submit it. There are lots of other changes being made in order to make communication and the state of the mod pack clearer. We have laid out a development roadmap, created dedicated development channels, and more, all of which you'll be able to find in the new Discord.
I am very happy that development will now surely be able to go at a much faster pace. And remember, even if I'm not the lead of this project, major videos will still be made by myself and posted on this channel. Also, the current Brome World Discord server will still be used for anything else other than Bereft Souls, like the Terraria Direct and other videos I'm making unrelated to Bereft Souls. Anyway, if you want to see more information about these changes, feel free to join this new Bereft Souls server if you want to discuss with the rest of the community. And like always, I want to thank all of the Patreon members for supporting our projects. If you want to support the channel, you can also use my code BROME when renting a server on Bisect Hosting to get 25% off your first month, and I hope to see you in my next video, which should be about more information about the Questbook mod. Bye!